one of two here. Number 2, I guess, is what you would call it. Starting on the pole in the number 48 is Dave Mathers. Starting outside of Dave in the number 1 is Paul Townsend. Starting third in the number 69 is Wally Wilson. Outside of Wally Wilson be the number 14 of AJM. Starting fifth in the number 81 is Tyler Liscum in the number 81. Starting in the 99W is Rick Spencer Walt. Starting sixth. Starting seventh in the 35S is Chad Strawn. Starting eighth in the number 88D is Ryan Dick. And rounding out the field in the number 21 is Chris Milway. They're getting the once-over from their race director, Dave. Dave's telling them what needs to be done and how to do it. So hopefully they get themselves straightened out here. With Dave getting them in line, they're going to get the, I believe, double up this time by, double up, and then the one to go. Super late models are lining up in turn number 4. They'll do their qualifying here. Super late models will qualify next. And then the junior trucks are going to come out and do their first feature event. The junior trucks of 20 laps. There they are, doubling them up. So on the front row, Mathers, Townsend, Wally Wilson, and AJ Ems in the second row. Third row be Tyler Liscum and Rick's Walt. Rick's got a lot of running to do, and he's doing the hot rods and this division here tonight, it sounds like. So he's running back and forth from car to car. White flag has been displayed. Lights go out on the Bennett Chevrolet Pace vehicle at this time. Again, welcome to the show if you're listening on Racetime Radio. My name is Gary Calling at Flamboro Speedway. Hope you're enjoying the call so far. It's going to get exciting here tonight. Tomorrow we'll have the full Racetime Radio gig here with the boys from home and at the shop here working on the racetrack. We will have Kojiko TV also here filming. We're looking for the green. 10 laps will be the distance this time by. Out front and leading into turn 1 is Townsend in that number 1. He goes to lead. AJ Ems now looks to the inside of Townsend, down into 3s, trying to get there as soon as possible. The 14 of AJ Ems now trying to work the inside of the 1 of Townsend. Now, those two shared cars down in the States. Townsend took 2 of them, and they went and did some cool IROC racing down there with the Modifieds. And the 99 goes into second. That's Rick Spencer. Walt slides up to second. Paul Townsend goes to third. Now he's got a mirror full of the other 88 of Dick. Dick is on the inside of Townsend. Townsend and Dick. Dick and Townsend. Townsend on the inside. Dick going to the low side. Dick now slides into third. As out front still is the 14 of AJ Ems. Ems, Rick Spencer, Walt, Ryan Dick, Paul Townsend, Tyler Liscum, Chad Strawn. In 7th spot be the 21 of Chris Milway. Mathers goes to 8th. 9th is Wally Wilson. But out front, AJ Ems is setting a hard pace out here. He's 4 laps in. They're going to get halfway, I believe, this time by halfway with 5 more to go. Tyler Liscum now squeezing the guy on the backstretch as Townsend's trying to find room, and Liscum now squeezes him out. Townsend slides back, and here comes Chad Strawn looking to the inside in that number 35. But out front, AJM still leading the charge. Then you got about 7 or 8 car lengths back to the 99 of Rick Spencer, Walt, and Ryan Dick. Dick is right on the back bumper of Rick Spencer, Walt. Then you got another 10 car lengths to the 81 and the 35. The 81 of Tyler Liscum and the 35S of Chad Strawn. But up front still, AJM's showing them how it's done here at Flamboro Speedway. 7 in. 3 to go. You're going to get 2 to go this time by. 2 to go. 2 to go for AJM's. He's going to go down into turn number 1. Oh, they got a crash there on the backstretch or in the turn number 3. The number 1 of Townsend and the 21 of Chris Milway get together and have a little meet up there in turn number 3. And they pull away. Townsend says, I'm out of here. He burns it down into the infield, and he starts rolling before they all come to get him. The 21 of Chris Milwain holds his own. He pulls in behind. Not sure if there's much damage to either one of their cars, but they're going to let the lead lap cars go around. They'll take up the tail of the field. So AJM still leading the deal. In the 14, the second spot would be the 99 of Rick Spencer Walt. In the 88 is Ryan Dick. In the 81 is Tyler Liscum. In the 35 is Chad Strawn. The 1 is Paul Townsend. The 21 is Chris Milwain. The 48 is Dave Mathers. I believe Townsend and Milwain will go to the back. So that puts Dave Mathers up into the 6th spot with Wally Wilson in 7th. And then Milwain and Paul Townsend will be 8 and 9. Lineup looks good. They're doubling them up here. It looks like the pace vehicle is going to head off to the inside, front row, 2x2. Nice, square, and even. Walt and AJ Ems. Rick Spencer, Walt on the high side. AJ Ems on the inside. AJ Ems in the 14. And the 99 of Rick Spencer, Walt looking for the green this time by green. AJ Ems now takes it in deep. Rick Spencer, Walt tries to work the high side, but there goes AJ Ems down the inside and starts to pull away once again. It's going to be 2 to go this time by. 2 to go for the number 14 of AJ Ems, with Rick Spencer, Walt holding second. Third would be Dick in the 88. And then you got Chad Strawn in that number 35. The 81 is Liscum holding on to 5th. Wally Wilson goes up to 6. He's holding his own all by himself. And the white flag will be displayed to the number 14 of AJ Ems this time by. Whoa, AJ Ems just blew up. Holy moly. He's got smoke everywhere. Keep going. Get him in the infield. Oh, my. Was that a smoke show and a half? Holy moly. AJ Ems goes up in a boom. Holy moly. They're going to go check to see what oil has been laid down. But AJ Ems goes into turn number 1. And a plume of smoke flies out of the vehicle and around turn number 2, and he pulls her down into the infield. Oh, it's so sad to see AJ Ems in that car. Maybe someone's got a new bullet. Maybe they got a new bullet on the other side. Oh, they got a little bit of a fire. They're going to put that out, because it'll put it itself out. That was just a little bit of a smoke show so that we could get rid of the bugs. Again, we want to thank you, the fans, for being here with us today at Flamboro Speedway. But AJ Ems leading the heat race. I can see the disappointment and the heartache in that young man's body. But you know what? We should give AJ Ems a round of applause, as he is also a teacher. Monday to Friday, AJ Ems teaches the little kids, and he gives them all the best. He comes out here. AJ Ems has got that motor, has given up the ghost, so hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, someone might have a new bullet over there that they may say, hey, let's try and get it in here for today and finish out your day here at Flamboro Speedway. But sad to see AJ Ems in a blown up car after leading so many laps. And sometimes when you lead that many laps and the car is that fast, things go wrong. But out front now, here's the 99 of Rick Spencer Walt. He was just in a hot rod. Now he's sitting here in the Modifieds. And then outside of him will be the 88 of Ryan Dick. And then you have Chad Strawn, Tyler Liscum, Wally Wilson, Dave Mathers, Chris Milwain, and Paul Townsend will round out the field. We're just going to see how the track is. I think they're double checking it, just to make sure, as these guys run on big, fat, slick tires, we don't want them going piling into turn number 1 and skating up the rune and having an incident into the wall. A lot of that could have been more of a water spillage maybe out of there. I'm not sure. It's a lot of white smoke. So we're going to get him in there. We're going to push him off, and hopefully AJ Ems, it's not terminal, but you don't know until they get it to the back. But that was definitely a big plume of smoke that came out of that car, out of both exhausts, and buried the car in white smoke. And no one, as a leader, no one behind him could get any further than what was going on. They're going to double him up and get this one in, and then we'll get him pushed off to the back. We'll get him back in the car, and as soon as we're done, we'll get him pushed off ASAP. Let's get him doubled up here. 2 laps to go for this heat race. And then we'll get out, I believe, the qualifying for the super late models. That'll set their field for their feature event at 50 laps here this afternoon. And then we'll have the mini trucks, and then we'll go all through it once more, and then we'll have a short intermission and get into our final features. Here we are looking for the green flag this time by. Rick Spencer Walt down the inside. Dick to the high side. Spencer Walt goes to the inside. Dick slides back into second. Here goes Walt. Walt takes the charge. Ryan Dick looks up to the inside. He tries to tap him. He's moving him. Can't make it happen. Dick goes back to second. Rick Spencer Walt holds on to the lead with the white flag being displayed down the backstretch one final time. Rick Spencer Walt, Ryan Dick holding on to first and second. Then Chad Strawn holding third. Fourth is the 81 of Liscum. Checker flag is out. The number 99 of Rick Spencer Walt will win that heat race. Ryan Dick will be second. Third will be Chad Strawn in the 35S. The 81 would be Tyler Liscum. Fifth would be the 69 of Wally Wilson. In sixth would be the 48 of Dave Mathers. Seventh would be the 21 of Chris Milwin. In eighth would be the 1 of Paul Townsend. And rounding out the field, not finishing, only getting 8 laps in, is the 14 of AJ Ems. We'll get AJ pushed off into the back, and hopefully they can fix that hot rod up. And we'll see these guys out again for their second round of heat races.